I said I wasn't going to do a update video for a bit, but just a little sneak peek. Everything seems to be okay. Everything that was covered. Right now I'm watering everything because it's been a couple days. It's been very cold, but everything for the most part seems to be fine. All this burn on the Quaimuck is what was touching the north side. So you see the south side, pretty much no burn. Everything on the inside of the canopy is fine. The top is probably burnt up. All the mangoes are so far so good. There's no burn on them, at least the ones that I covered. Now, what I wanted to show is this little cluster of jackfruits. And this is one thing I was saying, like, what am I going to do with these? And I'm glad I didn't do anything with them originally, because this one is oozing in the front. In fact, a couple of them are oozing. See, this one back here is oozing. Trying to see, is this one here oozing to the right? It's oozing quite a bit. I don't know if oozing means it's a death sentence, but one thing I do notice is that there's like ooze on the one in the back there, but it's not from that one. I think it's from the other one. So this one here in the back has actually been mostly protected, it seems like, from these other ones. So we might have one jackfruit that made it through. The one out front is in much worse shape than these. I think if I covered them, they would have been fine. But this jackfruit thing was an experiment to see how would they do from a seed without any help. So I stuck to that. And I also didn't want to put as much effort into it because it was just a seedling. And if it dies back to the ground, there's a chance it'll grow back and it'll be the same tree. So it does seem like worst case scenario, if you group them together like this, they can at least survive so far as I can see. And that's pretty cool. The neighbors down the street, they're kind of like that way. They've got huge, like 30-foot tall jackfruits, and they're all burnt up at the top like this. But I have a feeling that they probably needed to be pruned, because they told me they never got fruit off of them. And there's no sunlight actually getting into the inside of those canopies over there. So I wonder if they're going to start getting fruit. But I'm sure they're going to die back quite a bit because they were completely exposed. But we'll see what happens with this one. I'll do an update like next week on the one out front, but I think it's probably toast. And kind of unfair, I got dealt this unlucky hand so early on into my growing these jackfruits. I think they're about 2 years old. I bet you if they were a little bigger, they might have fared better individually. But I'll take it. Everything else seems to be okay. We'll give it that week to see any leaf drop. But yeah, that's pretty much it.